Interesting fanny ban, not really the usual.
Whoa, whoa.
You know what? The usual blue bands are in the red side, and the red side bands are in the blue bands.
This is starting to get concerning, I'd say, for TL, because they always ban Atlas on blue and on red as well.
That's the thing.
That's a big issue coming into the later stage. Again, it might be another TLID early success kind of story, because we saw this last season when they're not given the like. Their Hirara last season was Leo Ward. Their signature Rome pick last season was Glue. When they are not given these two picks, it gets difficult. They banned the Melissa as well. Oh God, bro. They probably could have, you know, played the Novaria, but maybe now we're seeing some of those holes in their game, and NAVI are really capitalizing on that fact. The Freya is still open as well, that I think they need to ban out here. So Freya Paquito with Marcel, those are the three heroes. One of them will be left open. Heck, we might see two.
Yeah, Novaria is also still open. Perhaps TLID will definitely prioritize on the second pick later on. NAVI still discussing though. They are still discussing on what to ban here. Other than that, you know, without the Melissa, it's gonna be the Zushkin. So Coach Tony saying, you know, your ball. Which one do you want to let go?
Out of all the heroes, though,
yeah.
What does this signify, bro? Are they gonna prior towards the Beleric, maybe? Like, what? Why the Jushin? Or maybe just Paquito first pick, but why not?
I think it's gonna be the Hirara first pick over the Paquito, man. Because the Paquito right now is in a very strange place. Maybe because the Melissa is already banned out, the Paquito still finds value. But I'd say if Freya, Paquito, Marcel, and Hirara are all open, I'd probably go Hirara first.
Oh, maybe this is trying to enable Freya. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Remember that Marcel is open though, so that is something that they're gonna have to think about too. They ban out the Freya and Super Prio. Now, I think it should just be the Hirara or Marcel. Those are the two options, right? Paquito Flex can work, but I still prefer Hirara.
And if you but if you pick the Marcel, Team Liquid cannot just straight up pick the Hirara and oh, never mind. Yep, they don't want to get the Hirara towards Keven. Yep, too dangerous, I guess.
This should be the Paquito. I think if they do go Paquito, they need to go Paquito with the Beleric, right? Because if they don't, it'll be very tough.
So they let go of the Novaria again?
I think you don't need to pick the Novaria now because there's no real reason to. Earlier, there was a Melissa, there was that front-to-back composition. It was good. I think it's just Beleric Paquito.
And remember, Paquito can still be flexed too by TLID to 3 lanes, so they can get another dive coming into the jungle, maybe like a Harley or something like a Ling could work. Maybe a bit too early, but it is still at the back of their minds.
I mean, we have seen a lot of Barats from Aran, so it wouldn't be too crazy if they do go for like the Barats and the Paquito instead of the Beleric, but then the Beleric will just be free for NAVI. Just, dude. I like the Paquito Eudora when it comes to burst, but this is just a free Beleric that you're giving over, and the Paquito won't be able to do anything against the Beleric. Oh, he can, but you're going to have to bait out those skills. So, easiest Beleric pick of why not's life.
No-brainer. And Novaria too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think it's GG in game. Wait. First phase, in first.
You also said, well, you didn't say GG, but you know, you prefer TLID's draft way more than NAVI. So we gotta see how it unfolds in the lineup, and also the execution as well. Now for TLID in the red 3 here, they are still lacking the roamer. You can still pick the Marcel kinda here, you know, but I don't know how it would fare with the other picks that TLID has secured. Not really a lot of synergies, I guess, but I guess Marcel can still upward by herself.
Yep. The Marcel and the chip is still open.
I don't know about chip though.
Definitely
against Hirara and Beleric.
Against the Beleric, yeah.
Man, it's so tough because even if they go Barats here, Eudora and Paquito usually comboed with Barats. They go Claude.
So that also eliminates Paquito gold angle. So I don't know what's the idea behind this. I think it's just a hero that can be safe against Hirara, and at the same time though, dive towards the Novaria. I don't know if that's possible, bro. Novaria is gonna operate through like 60 feet away from you.
This is tough. This is tough. Ooh.
They ban out Rafaela. They think the Bellerin can still go XP, which makes sense. But honestly, right now, it could still be a Barats XP as well. The Marcel was completely forgotten. I think maybe the Marcel would have been a good choice there on Red 3. Someone that can stop the Hirata from just completely stomping this game. But yeah, it gets banned out. Now, next to the chopping block, it's the Mathilda ban. So they're taking away these healers. And that means for why not, I think it's chill. Because the Bellerin can still just go roam and they can go for an XP lane later on. Against the Paquito, Eudora, and Claude, it wouldn't be too crazy to see the Uranus just to have tempo, just to get the Hirata even more positions in. If they ban Uranus though, you know what they're going for, Barats. But I don't think they're gonna ban it out because it looks like they want the Barats.
I don't know why, but I feel like TLID wants the Kaja here.
TLID wants the Kaja?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of members you can go for. Novaria plays super far back. That's a good glue ban. One of the picks that can actually deal with the Hirata is the glue.
Back then when Keven brought out the Kaja against TLID, Drichel surprisingly caught a lot of time. Yeah, gotta be the Barats first.
Uranus.
There's still a lot of option for the Roam for TLID.
It's either Belleric XP or Uranus XP, Belleric Roam. So I'm gonna...
Esmeralda?
I don't like the Esmeralda too much. I like the Uranus a bit more. With the gold laner, I'd say go strong side, man. I think the Brody's not bad here. They really just want to win that early game.
Yeah, and there's really not much, well, there is some dives, but I think this is still manageable. So they go for the Esmeralda instead of the Uranus. I think the idea is to somehow you can also apply the same idea to Uranus though. The Paquito and Esmeralda matchup is the only thing that I can think of why they want to go for the Esmeralda.
But the Barats is going XP.
And, yeah, I know. And against a Eudora, I prefer using Esmeralda because I can punish the Eudora.
Eudora, yeah. Okay.
They're going double down on the late game instead. The Moskov. I thought they would build for the Hirata. TLID. What do they need right now? Roamer.
Feels like it's gonna be something boring like a high loss, but I don't know if it's in the meta at all.
Yeah, they can't even go got the Kacha against an Novaria Esme, right?
Cho maybe? Nah.
I don't like the Cho.
I think it's Kaja.
Whoa, whoa.
It's a way for you to dive, yes, but
a way for you to force those early fights, I guess.
Unfortunately, Navi, the way they play in the first game, I'm very confident they can somehow weather the storm.
Yeah.
With the Belleric as well. We'll see, I guess. But with the tempo this high from TLID, with the teleportation, I think they can make something happen. They have a lot of burst as well. So they somehow can burst down the Belleric early game.
Okay. I think it's solid. This is very inaccurate, by the way. It is not early snowball for Why Not's draft. They can early snowball. Obviously, that's always your plan A, but it looks like it's more of waiting for Novaria and the Moskov even. But they do have some solid plans to play with. Earlier, the draft index favored Navi. This time, it favors TLID by, well, it's literally equal, 6-7.
The two holy numbers, Mirko.
God.
Going to game number 2 here. Navi versus TLID. TLID is still undefeated match-wise, but Navi is looking to change that here as they're looking for the sweep in game 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn. And you mentioned it, Jeff, and will TLID winning pattern end here tonight? Or perhaps we might see a game 3, you know, the opening match to start the week off. Or, yeah, let's see. Navi, though, with this sort of draft here, they have a hero that definitely can contest the far lane, but with the chip on the opposing side, it's gonna be, he need to have some awareness on the, you know, when to split push.
Yep. Keven, down below. Ooh, has to burn purify. Yeah, that's a big resource. I think Zeon got the gold crab as well, or was it Keven? Oh, sorry, was it Andorio? Anyways, though, Keven went for Bargain Hunter instead of Festival of Blood in this matchup. A bit greedy, not gonna lie. Zeon already has a good time in this matchup on the Moskov against Claude, so going for Bargain Hunter means that, again, they're really relying on the chip to snowball everybody.
How about the decision for APHRO to go for the flicker though, Mirko? Like, I feel like
I like it.
The team fight is coming at you. Oh, and also the rapid boots as well. So this is going to be a very offensive Beleric here instead of the defensive one in the game number 1.
Yeah, in game number 1, it was good because 1, it's an XP lane. 2, they need to just react. Oh, Paquito damage is ridiculous.
That's first blood. That's an immobilization. And Keven utilizing, abusing the power of Paquito early, getting on the board here for the cavalry.
They're still ready to go here for the total objective. It looks like Navi does not even want to engage on that. There is a good reason to not do that.
Yep, it's very tough for you to play around turtle number 1 when you're on a Beleric, so you gotta play it safe. 2, the Paquito's damage is ridiculous, so you can't just be walking up. Now they go bot.
They have level 4. Shortcut is there. That's gonna be shortcut Jiizee on deleted. Now, NAVI, not an ideal early game already.
Yeah, you can see the teleportation coming from a while away, but the worry is Navi did not even see that coming. This is the tempo that Chip brings to the table.
Yeah, that's why they went Bargain Hunter on Keven. It's a risky move, but it's a move he's willing to take. He's willing to gamble when he's up against people who are weak in the early game, plus when you have a chip, right? Because the chip literally just brings you the win. Zeon was winning in the matchup, but it don't matter on weak side, really. It really comes down to everybody else when you're on weak side picks here. So as long as TLID continue to push the pace, as long as they're able to catch Navi off guard with those shortcuts, this is going to be a long game for Navi.
Yeah, it feels like, in a way, conceptually, it's the same draft for game number 1. TLID wants to play it super fast, but now it's a chip, so it might be even faster than before. But for Navi's side, there's no Rafaela, there's no, you know, Karss with a Beleric with a Revitalize, so weathering the storm is going to be even tougher in this kind of situation. But good news, though, it's a Moskov Mirko, so the wave clear, you can argue it's way better.
Exactly. They have a Moskov and Novaria. That's why I see what Navi tried to do there, right? I mean, in the draft, they already picked up the Hirata Beleric. I thought they would just double down on that comp.
Good spot. That's going to be the immobilization. They're going all in on towards Keven. Great setup. They're spotted by APHRO, who controlled and provide vision on the rotation of Keven.
Did he spam the second skill or the first skill there?
Wait, who?
The Paquito. I thought you could get away with just 2 second skills.
Or body block.
He was immobilized.
Or the hitbox might be tougher for him to do that. Oh yeah, I get it.
Anyways, though, it's exactly the same. 2-0 lead into Keven getting caught. It's like a bit too crazy how deja vu it is. They're also going to get this neutral objective, so literally the same start to the game as game number 1, just on different picks.
Navi has to play once again very, very carefully, even more so this time around. Might be, oh, gotta watch out there, Keven.
Yep. APHRO still has a flicker, so definitely there's a potential engage occurring in the bottom side. Great way usage of the minion control there. Lyoni is very cheeky though now.
It's very good by APHRO though.
Immobilized top, spotting Aran. So they know at least that, you know, the chip is still missing, guys.
And remember, this is why I thought Navi was just going to double down on the Hirata and the Beleric, because once they get level 4, this Paquito shouldn't be able to play the game. Like, every time you walk up, you're always thinking about the Wrath of the Dryad, you're always thinking about that taunt. So as long as APHRO plays it like this, and he saves some of those resources for the Paquito, Keven should really have no opening. It comes down to Aran to be able to get like these big chomps. But even then, there's an Esmeralda with a Purify who's up there. There's a Beleric who's also going to be in front of him, trying to take those shots. Oh!
Mobilize is connecting on Drichel, the burst damage, and
he hesitated.
The help of Eudora there with the stun. Down goes Andor Ubot. It's a shortcut against 2 members of Navi under the turret. Zeon will not survive. APHRO though is stunned, trying to provide damage. That's getting damage on towards APHRO. Karss, the left man standing there. TLID finding another win there. All 5 standing.
They stayed under the turret for a solid 20 seconds and no one getting caught up. Wow.
Nope. It's impossible when you have those many bodies and the Paquito in this meta, dude. When you use those enhanced skills, the damage reduction is just ridiculous. You can see it again, the way he clears, the way he takes. But to go back to how Andoryu got caught, it's unlucky. Hirata always struggles against point-click CC. That's why TLID were so comfortable picking up the Paquito and the Eudora, even though they knew it was a gamble against the Beleric. They knew that NAVI would probably have Endoryu overstep a couple of times.
Yeah,
He walked up and he hesitated, dude. If he skill 1-2 and then 2-1, he might have been able to escape, but then Drichel could have just flickered and skill 2. So either way, I think he would have a little bit cooked. But yeah, that's how it played out.
I don't know if I'm wishing too much. You might probably trying to predict the second skill delay from Drichel, but either way, it's still...
Point blank, there's no...
I don't know why you would do that. So yeah, that's really all on Ando. He has to play a bit more safely from now on. Yeah, makes sense why you're still doubting the Hirara from Andoryu compared to Keven.
There are levels to it. Keven seems just more mechanically apt for it.
They don't even need to ult this.
Yeah, it's just zoning. They want to deny as much gold as possible down below. Solo kill.
That's a solo kill from Keven. Man, this is the Keven we know. What we saw from week 1.
The recall, TLID style, the stickers as well for a good measure.
It's crazy.
A bit too lopsided now, the matchup in the jungle right now. There is no way they can, you can 1v1 this Paquito in this stage. You might want to see an item check from now on, just to see where they at. Because it feels like that's a bit too much damage from the Paquito.
This is just, oh God. This is the lead that they wanted in game 1.
No balling.
To put it easily, to put it like simply, that's what they have right now. It looks so good. Kevin's just stacking up.
Yeah, on the objective.
That damage penalty, he's 2 times higher than Karss.
Do not drop the ball at this point, and it really takes a big mistake for TLID for them to drop the ball at this point of the game. Unless
they pull another one, yeah. But oh, Lyoni! Hey! Nobody saw that, bro.
Oh, Keven in the bottom side of the map, though, doing heavy work. That's going to be an inner turret in the bottom side of the map gone. The passive as well. Here comes the stun. Here comes the Purify from Karss. That's Keven from the flanks. Finding a kill. That 200 gold
Where's the
will
ult,
be
APHRO?
for Keven. That's going to be the Lord now spawning, entering the Lanadon.
That, by the way, that's the supposedly decent matchup of Esmeralda against Paquito.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the Esmeralda, dude. Like, the Esmeralda's so... It's so mid, dude. Unless you're up against Uranus, yeah? Because, like, you're so squishy. You're not as tanky as a Uranus. You don't have the consecration to heal either. You're just there if you snow... It's good if you snowball. That's about it. But also, where was the ultimate from APHRO? Like, he saw that happen to Karss and he was like, it's okay.
It's Karss. He doesn't care. They got beef. There's no Minotaur though on the battlefield. There's real beef.
Yeah, that's
Metaphorically
real beef. That's a golden staff at 9 minutes with Bargain Hunter. That is abysmal. But to be expected when you're a Moskov playing weak side against a composition that won the trio mid. That's why I don't like Moskov as well. I tried playing the Moskov with the weak side, and my trio mid lost hard. I did not enjoy that game.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a bargain at all for Zeon right now. Meanwhile,
Bargain
Keven
TLID.
is absolutely abusing this bargain hunter, man. Level 12. Didn't even get that much kill, but I'm pretty sure that he is pretty close. Oh, he's actually already finishing the Trinity.
Dude,
My bad.
it's a 4-level lead for Keven. Oh my God. This is like the Paquito we had earlier.
You're right. Now with the Lord touching the base turret in the bottom side, will be cleared though. TLID still patiently waiting on the engage. Either from Aran or Lyoni, but you know, there's Keven as well. That's gonna be a turret in the bottom side. That's great taunt though to cancel it out. That's gonna be TLID now already disengaging. That's a stun, the Spear of Misery landing, but no real threat for TLID just yet.
3-0 on the far side, Miracle. The turrets are just not there at all. There's no way they can... I think he's still, at this point, he's just waiting for a mistake. I'm sorry to say this.
Yeah.
10K gold lead.
Do they cope? Do they cope on scaling? I don't think they can. Again, in game 1, the reason the cope was real was because TLID didn't really snowball the lead past 3K. It was just 3K. And they had Rafaela, that's true. But mainly it was also the scaling. The scaling worked because 3K. It was down 3K. Now, it's 4,000 gold between the junglers, bro. It seems Keven is not just good on the Hirara, he's also good against the Hirara. He knows the ins and outs of Hirara, just like me. But in a different way.
All right. Good information to have, Miracle.
If you know, you know.
Fun facts.
Oh, by the way, Mirko, like speaking of Hirata, don't forget
I know what you're talking about.
to tune into Mirko's stream. I don't know which day is it that Mirko is gonna cosplay Hirata. Okay,
that's not happening.
He already hired a makeup artist. He already hired.
So it's gonna be a Mirara.
Yeah, he got some pads ready to place.
Some pads?
Yeah.
What pads? Shoulder pads?
Yeah, shoulder pads, definitely. You know.
What else?
So tune in for that.
No, don't.
Save the date.
No date. The date today is the 21st of August. And it's the day that we're going to see a 2-1 for this matchup.
Yeah.
Just as predicted.
I mean, just as predicted, you know, I thought TLID got in the bag, but they fumbled game 1. It seems like game 2, it's a different story. It's a 10,000 gold lead, folks, here 12 minutes in. There is nothing stopping Keven and Keven and the rest of TLID members to force the game 3.
7-1. Look out, Brazil fans. Oh man, usually when you're playing a chip comp, somehow the chip got caught like a couple of times, you know, because he is the engager most of the time under the turret, but the chip is still at 0-0-3. No test at all. Keven!
Yep.
Oh my god!
All alone. That's gonna be Lyoni with the conceal here, looking for an angle. That's going to be the base turret top.
Oh my god.
Taken down. Doesn't welcome, doesn't land. Here comes Keven!
Oh my god.
With the burst damage, but Keto shut down though. It's a 4v4 shortcut popped. Karss and Jiizee now with the healing. APHRO trying to hold on, doesn't land the stun or the taunt. Drichel is still in the area, and Oryu looking for the connection on towards the chip, but the chip is able to escape due to his skills. That's going to be the turret in the mid lane still standing, but the top lane is vulnerable, folks, and that will be all. All outer turret is down. That's going to be the mid lane turret falling as well. Keven with the blazing duet still able to get out, but NAVI, they have defended.
Oh man, I feel like Keven is a bit too overzealous there, trying to farm clips, but you know, all the inhibitors are gone, so it worked out in the end.
Hey, it's A-okay as long as they're able to get good trades across the board, and that they did. They were able to get good trades across the board. A fantastic job by TLID. Pushing the lead even forward, even more forward, I'd say. Keven 1-0-3, but level 15. 2 levels ahead of Zeon. Again, we'd love to see the items right now to see exactly how far he is ahead. I think he has full items at this point, maybe 2 whole items ahead of NAVI's. Zeon. Mainly because of the Bargain Hunter, dude. The Bargain Hunter is crazy. A ridiculous choice. Type of greed you would expect from Keven, I'm guessing. But damn, it worked out so well with the chip. They did a good job. They punished really well with the Eudora on the Hirata. The point blank stuns came clutch. And Keven just capitalize every single time off of these stuns. You get the stun, and then Keven just goes double jab, and it's dead. That's why I'm saying Paquito's him, bro. I like Paquito. Give me Hirata or Paquito, or I retire. I'm Keven.
Hey, you play Harley?
No,
Pretty
I don't
bad.
like it, dude.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad?
A pretty bad Harley?
Hey, compared to MPL players, you're pretty bad.
No, I am the GOAT, dude. Have you seen these MPL players? They're like pretty good.
Like who? Like who? Drop the name.
I'm joking. It's, you know, in my dream. In my dream, I'm better than them.
Okay.
What about in your
Coward.
dream, Keven?
Fancy coward.
What's up? What about in your dream?
In my dream, Geek fam is winning M8.
See?
Oh.
Both of us have equally unrealistic dreams.
Good thing mine has an M series trophy.
What? You're gonna play for Philippines now? Hello?
What a call. Shameless.
Shameless. They are 4-0 against Aurora right now, by the way. They are stomping Aurora.
Whoa.
Really? Yep. Oh, 4-0 in kill count.
4-0 kill count, yeah.
Okay.
It's not a best of 7, man.
I thought it was grand finals already for MPL PH. Like, did I miss a season?
Maybe we all did. Maybe season 18 just happened between MSC and season 18 of MPL ID. But the reason we're talking about other things is because there's nothing to talk about. Yeah, TLID, all they need to do is play it safe, unlike what they did in game number 1. You know, they took one too many gambles and push in the siege. That's it. Then they good.
It's all G. It's all good.
As the people would say nowadays, it's all good, huh?
Yep.
It's all good, cuz.
They managed the wave quite well enough here. Yep. Bang! I don't think the low is gonna synergize or time the right time here with the top lane, but doesn't matter.
Yep, doesn't matter. Lyoni still looking for a flank angle here with the conceal. APHRO soaking the damage and holding on the Lord for the minions to spawn. TLID here waiting for a connection. Aran has the recall, so not cancelled.
Look at Wina.
So they will defend again. NAVI actually holding on now. The first game went to what? 23 minutes, 25 almost. Will we see a similar game duration?
Have you had that feeling of deja vu? Might happen again. NAVI.
Okay, but it's different, right? Because NAVI were able to keep their base turrets all across the game, and then they capitalize on one Lord.
They don't need one Mirko. They don't have that in the first place.
I guess the Novaria and the Moskov act as base turrets, right? In the late game, actually way better than base turrets. I'd rather have a Moskov and Novaria in in late game over those base turrets. But God, like TLID, they have something. I mean, I guess there's someone's dream team. Someone's dream is to beat TLID, right? Start off strong, but you can't finish. Just like Arsenal.
Excuse you. We won last season. Thank you very much.
After second place, three times in a row, which is
into the
That's
air.
called
Budapest.
consistency. Liverpool needs to learn something or two.
Let's not talk about football while Prime Mobilages is going on right here, ladies and gentlemen. All right?
24-25 out one. But
brother. Look at the match. Look at the match. Look at the items. Analyst. Do your job.
Brother, I would if there was anything happen. Right now, it's
items.
Even a dude, even the items. What do you want me to say right now? It's both of them are full items.
Just
the bargain hunter don't even matter anymore. The gold lead is at 8K, but it's getting to a point where it's irrelevant. That 4,000 gold lead that Keven has is literally just nothing right now. Because, well, I guess he can swap items. Sure, the rose gold meteor will turn into an immortality, but other than that, nothing else, dude. Is that an endless battle, by the way?
If NAVI is winning this, I would be pissed if I were Honjaw, bro.
You would be pissed if you were Honjaw?
Pissed?
Yeah. I drafted a good composition for early game. They got the early game.
Yeah.
But like, if it keeps on going on like this, then what the hell am I supposed to do?
Maybe why you're not a coach. That's why you're not a coach.
Maybe. But I'll be frustrated as a viewer, as a guy who likes MLBB, because how the hell does TLID execute the early game so well, but all NAVI need to do is play under turret to win? You know what I'm saying? 2 times is crazy. First time is like, okay, TLID made solid or some mistakes in the early game, sure. But in this game, they stopped. They got a 10,000 goldie. They got everything you would expect you need to end the game. Literally, look at the stat line. Not even a turret. NAVI doesn't have a turret.
Yep. This is a reminiscence of your team, Bonnie, Haram Ball. Why not end NAVI doing this right now?
You could call why not Mikel why not at this point, or why not Arteta,
or Jose why not.
This is Haram Ball.
But why not needs to win the league first?
He has done.
He has won the Champions League, Donnie. He has won the Champions League.
Unlike some other Artetas.
Other Artetas? Is there any other Artetas?
No, I mean, why not Arteta?
Would you not
Lord's coming. Play by play.
Yeah, the Lord is marching the mid lane now. We saw NAVI. We saw NAVI defended 3 Lords already. Now here comes the 4th. It's Keven under the turret! 5v4 now. That's going to be Lyoni now. Trying to end the game. That's a flicker defensive. That's the place to do it. Not enough. Ladies and gentlemen, NAVI, they have defended yet again. 1, 2, 3 members are off the board.
Okay, there's still 9 turrets for TLID, so I don't think it's going to be an end angle, but holy moly!
I did not expect this.
What the heck just happened?
There's damage reduction with the Lord Evolve! Why are you going past the Lord Evolve?
He's the judge, so you don't question him.
I don't understand it, man. The time where you need to play front to back with the Lord, you decide to flank under base like Voss. Brother, this is the Evolve. I am crashing out right now, bro. Can you give me, you know what? Sometimes I just want to stream. Sometimes I just want to... What? Why? What? Lyoni? Okay. Oh, God, he's dead, isn't he?
What's your profanity?
He has shortcut.
Yep, that's the shortcut pops. NAVI now providing damage, and Lyoni is off the board. Keven, though, is in the vicinity. Applying pressure, that's the munch. Hirara is munched. That's a stun by Eudora. That's the immortality bot. That's going to be the stun. Aran taunted. Now Andoryu is able to get out. Keven is here. God. That's going to be the damage coming in. Zeon free hitting bot. The immortality. Keven with the blazing duet. Not able to connect though. Just to zone the members. The minions now is entering, but the spawn timing is perfect.
Uh-oh, they have the Moskov. They're gonna try to do this already.
Yeah.
They gotta gamble now. Keven is still in the red buff.
Lyoni is dead.
It's
teleport
5v3.
instantly.
It's doable. It's doable. 5v3.
Dingarai needs to rotate quick.
One
Wait,
needs
they
to
wanna
defend
end
though.
it? Do they
One
wanna
needs to
end it?
defend. Yeah, one needs to defend.
They
have a
more
stun.
than one.
Uh-oh, gotta go back. APHRO.
APHRO
That's a good
is...
steal.
They are sensing danger. They got the Lord. They are in time to defend. And ladies and gentlemen, TLID got 4 Lords. And NAVI defended now. With the first Lord here, is it enough for NAVI to end TLID's winning pattern?
Dude, I am so concerned right now for MLBB because what the heck is that?
I don't know.
Gold graph. You have a 10,000 gold lead. You have a composition to push it forward. You have a composition that should be able to capitalize on a snowball. There was 0 structure, 0 lords, 0 everything, and now they're gonna win the game!
The cavalry forced to defend. Here comes the flank from Lyoni. Keven instantly dead. That's the blazing win by Keven, but is it enough? Now, here comes the munch. That's gonna be Jiizee off the board. Zion still free hitting. That's a Drichel deleted. That's Keven. Pops the win of nature, is able to get out. Now, here comes the sandbag. That's the winner crown. Aran will not be able to escape. But ladies and gentlemen, the cavalry who got a win streak in week 1 will be forced to go out. 2-0 is the final score. And NAVI is here. They came here to party.
NAVI, why not? I can't believe you've done this. What? This is harambo. This is not allowed. This is a robbery.
Why not, Arteta and NAVI Arsenal? Welcome to MPL ID. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. You get 0 objectives at the start of the game, not even a structure. You get 0 of anything. There is nothing. They got nothing. Except for some kills here and there. It was a 10,000 gold lead. Base turrets all gone. They played to defend. And they won. Why not cooking? Why not somewhere in the stage?
Now, how? This is crazy. I gotta say, this is crazy.